Dear students, in this unit we will talk about another key event in the history of life, which is the origin of multicellular organism from the unicellular ones. Now, after the first eukaryotes appeared back in ancient timeline, a great range of unicellular forms evolved. There is a diversification of unicellular organism from photosynthetic to non-photosynthetic to animal-like. These were all diversified unicellular life forms. They gave rise to the diversity within the eukaryotes, and it continued to flourish even they are present at the moment. Now, another wave of diversification also occurred at the same time. Some single-celled eukaryotes gave rise to complex multicellular form which appeared some 600 million years ago, whose progeny now include variety of algae, plants, fungi, as well as animals. Now, multicellularity has evolved in several eukaryotic lineages, including plant, fungi, as well as animals. In each of these cases, the steps of multicellularity involved: number one, first they had cell-to-cell adhesion with an alignment of fitness among cells. Mean they came together, they became stick to each other in such a way that every cell had the equal opportunity to utilize the available resources. Then number two had cell-to-cell communication. That started increasing more and more with the time because it increased cooperation among themselves, and even it started increasing the specialization with an export of fitness to a multicellular organism. We take the example of modern day animals, multicellular, including humans. Humans have different organs for different functions. Not every organ has all type of functions. For example, some organs of the body of humans are specialized for taking in and digestion of the food. Some of the organs are involved in the supply of oxygen and food to the other parts of the bodies. So similarly, there is a division of labor which is efficiently present in the modern day multicellular organisms. So similar step started to be taken by those simplest multicellular organism which originated in the beginning. Now, number three was a transition from simple to complex multicellularity. In the simple one, each cell has to perform a lot of function of taking in food, function of breaking it down, function of getting oxygen inside, function of taking out the excretory products. But these were done in the simplest forms. But in the complex forms, these functions have been divided by different organs of a multicellular body. When mapped onto a matrix of morphologies based on developmental and physical rules for plants, these three phases help to identify a unicellular to colonial, and then from colonial to filamentous, unbranched filamentous to branch filamentous, and then pseudo-parenchymatous to parenchymatous morphological transformation. So plants had to go through a lot of steps to become a complex multicellular organism. While when we talk about the animals, more direct unicellular to colonial or siphonous, and from siphonous to parenchymatous series is observed in fungi and animal lineage, which involves less steps from becoming simple multicellular to complex multicellular. Now, these are some of the examples of animals, and in these animals, different organs are specialized to perform different functions. Now, microscopic multicellular life had been dated to around 600 million years ago, but few new fossils suggest that centimeter-long multicellular organism, they were even existed as early as 1.5 billion years ago. Now, this multicellularity was one of the most significant innovations in the history of life, but its initial evolution remained poorly understood, that how it transformed from unicellular life to multicellular one. A major challenge in evolutionary biology has been to explain the variation in multicellularity across the many independently evolved multicellular lineage from slime mold to the vertebrates. Now, social evolution theory is a very famous theory which highlights the key role of relatedness in determining multicellular complexity and obligateness among the organism, which when it was started, and how this relatedness ultimately led to the formation of complex multicellular organism. If we see this diagram is one of the simple multicellular life form in which you can see all cells are adhesive to each other. They are bound together, but they are loosely bound, and we cannot see the division of labor or the more complexity in that form. But they were the earliest life forms. With the course of evolution, these simplest or the simple multicellular life form transformed into the complex one, and now you can see all the multicellular organisms which are present around us inhabiting different habitats. They are complexly multicellular organisms, and they are successfully inhabiting different ecosystems.